What's up, y'all? It's your girl Breezy, and this is Life with Breezy. Have you ever been fired, laid off, quit, exempt from a job? I have. Everything, all of the above. So since I've moved to Texas, I've been laid off, fired, I quit. It's so many situations, but I've been through so much shit with this whole Texas and finding a career. So let me tell you about this. My second job, my first job when I moved down here, I was a car salesman at Hyundai. I saw a now hiring sign out there, and I just went inside. They went to go give me a drug test, and I was working like the next week. I was desperate. So, I worked there for like 2 weeks. And as soon as they told me like the last week of the month, we have to work from open to close. Yeah, I'm out. It's a no for me, dog. What I look like. Anyways, but my second job in Texas, I worked at a law firm, a top law firm in Houston. I can't tell y'all the name, of course, but let's just say I would say it was literally me and two others of my kind. The rest was, no offense, like nothing against them, but you know how that dynamic is. And we're in the South. I experienced my first verge of racism, I would have to say. Like being from the North, I feel like I've never experienced that. But I feel like I experienced it this time where I got fired for being a receptionist. Let's just say if you look at receptionists, they answer the phone, they greet everybody, they transfer calls, set up meetings, break down meetings. How hard could that be for a college, graduate with a straight up bachelor's degree? How hard could that be? So I was doing everything they needed me to do, walking on eggshells because the office manager at this company, she just did not like me. She just one of those people like super two-faced. Like she'd be in my face like, oh my gosh, Bree, you're doing such a great job. Behind closed doors, what the fuck was we thinking when we, accepted her? That's what she was basically giving me vibes. Or the assistant office manager, she would let me know like, oh, just to let you know, Bree, so-and-so doesn't really, I think you need to go to her office. And like she literally told me this. I think you need to go to her office and just let her know that you're enjoying this job and you really want to stay here. I remember her telling me that, like a coworker telling me to go to the office manager, office to say that. And I'm like, okay, like I'm just a receptionist. It's not like I'm a rocket science. Like I'm literally staying high and by and transferring calls and setting up meetings and breaking down meetings. Like it's not that hard. So I was definitely desperate and scared that I was about to lose this job because I was about to be back to square one of me not having a job out here in Houston. So with that being said, I, bit the bullet and went to her office and I said exactly what old girl told me to say. And all the office manager, I kid y'all not, this is all she said back to me. I'm just like, I literally was like, I really enjoy this job. I am working my hardest. I am catching on to like every little detail. And she literally said to me, oh, you're so cute. To me, spilling my heart, my guts out, me trying to keep this job. Like, it was a law firm. That was my first receptionist job ever, and especially at a law firm. Man, I thought a litigation was like a lit situation with your friends. So I had to learn so much from this job, from like definitions, like defendant and motherfucking plaintiff. I don't even know the difference. I'm sorry, man, I don't care. I don't really pay attention to that stuff. So of course I was like lost in the sauce. So with that being said, they told me I just didn't fit their culture. I didn't fit in. And they fired my dumb ass. I was a receptionist. I got fired as a receptionist, a college graduate, PR degree, minor in business. I got fired from answering phone calls and directing phone calls and taking messages and, transferring all this stupid ass shit that a fucking high schooler could do. Hell, a middle schooler could do this. I got fired because I didn't fit their culture. That's what they told me. And I was just like, and honestly, I guarantee it was a race thing because that was not even the first thing. The second thing she told me, I was talking to this young gentleman who came into the office. He was literally in his 20s like me. We was building rapport and he thought it was so cool. Like, oh my gosh, you're from Detroit. He's from like an inner city as well. So by the time the office manager saw us together, I asked him like, hey, do you want any water? He's like, no. And I was like, is coffee, is that cool? And he's like, I'll take some coffee. He took that. And my motherfucking office manager, she fucking peeled her muffin cap back from me saying that. Going on and on, talking about, did she really just say, is that cool? Yeah, bro. It was like 2019. Like, get with it or get lost. Like, you don't even understand the dynamic of me and that guy's conversation. Me and him was cool. We was kicking it, you know. Just because you in your 60s and you can't comprehend, I understand that. Saying is that cool. It's not like I said, bro, is that all right? You straight with that? All right, though. You know, it's not like I said, are you cool? I had my whole professionalism turned all the way up to the peakness. I even had my nice voice line. That's my, nice voice. But no, she took it to the extreme. And that was just like, draw 2 for me. After that, they fired my dumb ass. Because draw 1, I put the same plaintiff and the defendant in the same meeting room. I ain't know. I fucked up. I did that. 2 was, I'm saying, is that cool? Okay. But 3rd was like me getting fired. So yeah, I got fired as a receptionist, my 2nd job here in Houston, Texas. So I have PTSD for any job because you never know. I might not fit their culture down here, whatever that means. Thanks, guys, for watching. And if you like what you saw, please like and subscribe. And if you don't, I'm from East Detroit. I will... Let me stop, y'all. But stay tuned in. Follow me on my social handles at Briangelique on Instagram and Twitter. And you get some more personality from me as well with those. I'll see you guys in my next video.